Hey there, friends, welcome back to some more Gabriel Knight, Sins of the Father. And when we last left off, we got money, $20 from a vase at our family's tomb, which doesn't really make sense. Why would there be money in a vase? But it doesn't matter. This person's like, oh my god, I'm falling. Please help me from falling. Let's look at it.
A statue of a small child clings to a cross atop the right tomb.
That's not creepy. But now that we have $20, we need to go and get more money so we can get a certain thing. Do you know what the thing is? I do. Hey there, Billy Bob. You got your recycling bin? That's awesome. So, we need to go, actually, to St. George's books. You know, as you do. And who are you, sir?
Hey, kids.
Bruno.
Hello.
Nice.
Gee, a customer.
Of yours? Hardly.
How's the flower business?
Well, better than the used book business, I see.
Rare books.
That explains why I so rarely see anyone in here. Are you gonna sell me that wonderful painting of yours today?
I just find it amazing. We still have creepy guy staring at this guy, that's staring at her, that's staring at him, then he's staring back. It's like a Dipper effect type thing. So he wants to buy the painting, and we need money. So I guess...
How much would you give me
How
for
much
it?
money do you want to give it to me for?
Serious? You'll let me have it?
Gabriel, don't you dare sell your father's painting.
Yeah.
Don't
I'll
you
look
tell
at
me
it,
what
all
to
right.
do.
How much for the painting?
Well, I could give you 100. That's all I can let go at the moment, you know.
Unless you
My
want a
affairs
DJ.
are so tied up.
Gabriel, $100 for your father's painting?
Stay out of this, Grace.
Yeah, you stay out of it, lady, with your twitchy feet. Watch. She's gonna twitch. Wait for it. Wait for it. Twitchy, twitchy, twitch. There it is, right there. Fine, take the painting.
Fine. It's yours.
Gabriel!
Here's the 100.
And painting.
You better take good care of this, Bruno. This is not just another of your hip art pieces, you know.
Really? Well, I fully intend to make the most of its display. Though not for your sake, I'm sure. At least in my shop, there'll be a chance of someone actually seeing it.
Alright, I'm gonna leave now. Bye-bye. I'll just take care.
Wait until I show Sid.
I don't believe you.
You're mad at me.
It's just a painting, Grace. There are things I have to do.
You're mad at me, aren't you? Of course you're mad at me. You're always mad at me, Grace. You're always mad at me. Why are you always angry? So, now we have...
$120 in cash. A record high for Gabriel's wallet.
Damn, a record high. Well, now we need to go and spend that money. And where do we know that we could spend money? Where did we go? That's right, everyone.
I've got some things I need to do.
Good luck.
Oh, she's a lot more nice there than I thought she would be. We need to go to the Dixieland drugstore. Gonna go do some drugs. Snort some coke off a stripper's ass. Just... Oh, that's so good. Okay. Come on, One-Eyed Willie. I need to buy something from you. You've got what I need.
Can I ask you just a few more questions?
Whatever, man.
Whatever, man.
Would you take 50 for Willie Jr.?
Don't insult me, monsieur. The price is $120.
What? You said you'd sell it for 100 before.
You misheard, monsieur. The price was always $120.
It was the hair that was talking. The first time the hair was like, $100. That's how much you need for the mask. $100. So, we just happen to have $120. So, here's the
I
money.
have $120. You still want to sell that crocodile mask?
No.
That's 120 sure enough. That mask is yours, sir.
Does the dress and the frilly cape come with it? I'm guessing no. And now it looks creepy.
Here you go. Careful it don't bite you now.
It likes crotches.
Yeah, thanks.
Now don't you go forgetting your lagniappe. A free bottle of Master Gambling Oil.
The sign said I could get Lady Luck Oil instead.
Well, I was thinking a man as young as you wouldn't be needing that kind of remedy. But, if you's having problems with your,
Yo libido, yo
That's all right.
dingaling, yo
Believe me, I don't
manhood,
need it. I'll
yo
just stick with
schlong
these.
dong.
Thanks anyway.
'cause it ain't none of my business if you do need it now, huh?
I don't need it.
Oh, of course
My
you
penis is just fine. I take a blue pill. I'm leaving now. We're not friends anymore. So now that we have the Master Gambling Oil, we can head to one of the places we haven't been to yet. The Napoleon House. Let's have some fun there. Well, that guy looks unhappy. Let's see why he's unhappy.
An unhappy-looking man exposed to dangers of drinking alone.
You are. Why do I have no friends? Why does my girlfriend sleep with the mailman?
Can I ask you some questions?
I'm here to relax, friend. Now buzz off.
I'm here to relax.
Sorry.
Why do people keep bothering me? What the hell? There's a drummer out
A street
there
drummer
too.
has found a spot outside the Napoleon House.
The bongo 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 bongo.
A small table, recently deserted, holds the remains of someone's drink.
You're the remains of someone's drink.
The bar is a 19th century antique in lovingly polished walnut.
You're a walnut.
Their tabletop has an inlaid chessboard.
You have it in. Okay, that's getting old.
A sharp-eyed gentleman in a gray sport coat hunches over a chessboard, chuckling to himself.
And drinking. Lots and lots of drinking.
A man in a loud tie stares morosely at a chessboard.
99 bottles of beer on the wall. 99 bottles of beer and booze. It's a beer and booze. Oh, let's see. What's he gonna
A
say?
young woman is enjoying drinks with her boyfriend.
How do you know that's her?
Kinda cute.
Oh. How do you know that's her boyfriend? How do you know, narrator? Do you know them personally? Are you friends? Are you going to be here later, getting a drink with them, going, I told people about you as I narrated?
Gabriel and the bartender are old pals. His name is Stonewall King, and he knows everybody around here.
He even knows me, because I come here often. And I drink after I get done narrating. That's what I would do. If I was a
Can I ask
narrator,
you a
I
few
would want to
questions?
drink heavily afterwards.
Sure.
And then
I'm not
narrate
too
again
busy
and
at
be
the
like,
moment.
So Gabriel was rude. The thing. And then, yeah, Gabriel's kind of an asshole. I need to realize that. See, then it would just keep going on and on and on. So do you know you have a bongo guy out front?
Tell me about the street musicians around here.
I like music as much as the next guy, but they get pretty monotonous sometimes, you know? Like that drummer right outside. They say there's been a drummer outside Napoleon House since the day it opened. Now, I like drums, but this character really gets on my nerves. It sounds like the same thing over and over. I just want to say enough already.
Say it.
Sounds like my life.
Say enough already. We're done here, man. Man.
Tell me about the street musicians around here.
Don't know what else I could say.
You just said that. And that was something else. So, I don't really know if he's gonna know anything about all this. But, I mean, let's ask him about himself. Hey,
Tell me about
how you
yourself.
doing, buddy? Tell me who... Let's talk about
Good
you.
bartender listens to other people's life stories without telling his own.
Your hair looks like the cresting waves of the ocean. I hear, like, seagulls crossing over. And... Your eyes look pretty dead, though. There's no life there. You can tell you've been beaten down in submission. That's sad.
Hi, how's it going?
It's been worse.
Business picking up?
Some. Mostly locals, as usual.
Speaking of locals, let's talk about them.
What can you tell me about your regulars in here?
See those old guys at the chess table? That's Sam and Marcus. They've played there every day for 20 years. Sam, the one with the purple jacket, he's lost every one of those games. It's not that he's a bad player. I've seen him beat guys twice as good as Marcus. But Marcus has Sam so psyched out, he loses his nerve every time.
That's interesting. So what
What
else?
can you tell me about your regulars in here?
This crowd, the ones you see, are mostly regulars. That guy and girl in the corner come here a lot. When they're not fighting, they're all over each other.
Literally,
In
people
other
throw
words,
money at
they're
them
in
and watch
love.
them just go at it. It's really weird. Sometimes the cops get called, and then, you know, it gets weird after that.
What can you tell me about your regulars in here?
I'd call you a regular, Gabe. And one of our local writer celebrities, too. Been coming in here, what, 10 years now?
I can quit if I want to.
Don't remind me.
We're still waiting for that bestseller.
Than for you to pay your
Don't
tab.
hold your breath. What can you tell me about your regulars in here?
That's about all I can say about this crowd.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
Voodoo? Don't believe in it myself. I invented a drink once called Laveau's Tomb, but it wasn't very popular.
Tasted like death.
Some people do believe, though. Even some of our regulars here at Napoleon House. That guy Sam, the chess player, he's really into voodoo. He's always talking about spells and gree-gree and stuff.
Really? Great, thanks.
He talks about that stuff all the time. That's awesome.
So what has Sam told you about voodoo?
Well, about 50 years ago, Sam was too shy to talk to this pretty girl he was in love with. He went to a voodoo-ien and had her make him a love charm. It was a little pouch that he had to bury under the girl's front porch. Well, he buried the pouch, and the next day he went up and talked to the girl. And sure enough, she didn't reject him. Now she's his wife, poor guy.
And now he has nothing else to do except lose his hair, drink, and play chess with Marcus. And he thinks his life is complete. Bucket list!
So what has Sam told you about voodoo?
That's about all I can remember.
Ah, well, fine. I guess I'm going to have to talk to him myself. But just one more. How's it going?
You ever get tired of tending bar for a living?
Never thought much about doing anything else.
I was born with a glass, a bottle of whiskey, and a towel over my shoulder.
The weather's pretty crappy out there today.
I wouldn't know. I never get out of here before dark.
Okay, these conversations are great and all, but it's time to talk to Sam. Hey, buddy. I need to borrow you.
Excuse me, I hate to interrupt your game, but could I ask you a few questions?
What game? This ain't a game, it's a slaughter.
He's right, you know. So let me die in peace, would you?
Huh. Interesting. Okay.
You come here a lot, don't you?
Every ever-loving day of my life for 20 years.
20 years? I come here all the time, but I always lose. I don't know why.
The small bottle is labeled Master Gambling Oil.
Well, chess is kind of like gambling, right? I mean, what could go
Got a
wrong?
second, Sam? It's about your game.
I don't have a game, that's my problem. Don't you touch those chess pieces while I'm gone, you bastard.
You
I
bastard!
never needed
You
to cheat yet,
bastard!
you loser.
Don't touch him, you bastard! Sam's kind of mean. I wish that we could
Thought
talk
you
to
might be
him,
interested in this game.
get him to understand of his anger issues.
Let me see that. Master Gambling Oil. What's it for?
You put it on salad, of course.
It might make a good salad dressing.
I'm a meat and potatoes man myself.
No, I bet he is. His wife is going to turn him into a meat and potatoes kind of
Know any
guy.
squeaky doors?
None that I don't want to squeak. Excuse me.
I bet it would work as hair tonic.
Look, no amount of tonic's gonna help this baloney patch. Thanks anyway.
I've been losing my hair since I was 10 years old. It happens.
Don't you ever wonder why Marcus wins every time?
Whoa, hold it. You really think Marcus uses this stuff?
Would I make something like that up?
Get out of here. Marcus would never use something like this.
Well, if that's what you want to believe.
Come on, there's voodoo stuff in it. There's like, you know, voodoo-y-ness and you know, all that Greek yogurt thing.
This is a powerful voodoo oil.
Ah, go on.
Now you have my attention. Really? Voodoo? Now I believe it works. That normal medicine of science? Ha! Voodoo? That's where the real money is.
This voodoo oil could make a nun get lucky.
Really? You think it really works, huh?
I'd stake my reputation as a novelist on it.
And you say Marcus
There was
uses
those
this.
sirens. I don't know if you
That
heard them.
explains a lot.
Somebody
Let me
got
see that
trouble, in trouble.
This looks authentic.
Oh, it is.
If I could really beat that bastard.
Bastard.
Stonewall, give me a Pim's cup, would you?
How about I just
Sam.
give you a regular cup of stuff? I mean, Pim would really hate you using his glass. He's a nice dude. Oh, you mean a drink? I'm a good bartender.
How much you think I ought to put in here?
Careful, you don't want to overdo it. Too much luck can be dangerous.
Ha! There's no such thing as too much. Now stand back.
And watch me work. I'm good at what I do.
Come on already. I'm ready to checkmate.
We'll see about that, Mr. Smarty Big Mouth.
Whoa. Let's all just calm down and quit calling each other names. Smarty Big Mouth is not nice. Bring ding bring ding.
Checkmate! Checkmate, you bastard!
You bastard.
Son of a bitch.
20 years I've been waiting to say that. Checkmate! Checkmate! Checkmate!
You are the biggest butthead, Sam Singleton, that I have ever met.
I mean, this is the first time he's won in 20 years.
Checkmate!
You
If it was the first time I had
just
won
put that chessboard where
in
the
20
sun don't
years,
shine.
I'd be like stripping down and rubbing my
Hallelujah!
balls
I
all
did
over
it.
that table.
Yippee!
Granted, I'd probably get splinters in them, but you know, I'm just saying, that's how happy I
Nice
would be.
game.
Nice game. Hell, I was brilliant. Of course, I gotta give some of the credit to that oil of yours. I've been losing to that guy for 20 years. If you ever need a favor, you come to Sam, you hear?
Well,
Will do.
actually, there is something you can do. We have this little mold here, and I want to give it to you.
Could you do anything with this?
What is this, a clay mold? Well, I am a jeweler, you know.
Whoa!
And I owe you one.
Did you see what he
Would
did
you
to his
like me to
head?
cast this for you?
It went
If
like,
you can.
he, like all of a sudden
You
he's
got
gonna
it,
start
pal.
spitting out
Actually,
pea soup
it'll be a
everywhere,
pleasure to get
saying
my
that our
tools
mother
out.
sucked
First
cocks
time
in hell.
years. I've been too busy playing that goddamn game. I'll have the bracelet later today. Right now, I feel like I could do anything. Meet me here in a few hours.
Sure, I can do
Great,
that.
Thanks.
You're not gonna like go all devil on me again, are you? Be like, your soul is mine. He's gonna appear outside the door and then leave. Watch. Or inside the door. Oh, never mind. No, he's walking away. Okay, that's fine. Well, now we're here and we don't know where to go next. Or do we? I think we should head to somewhere we haven't been before and, you know, just take a scope around the lay of the land. The lay of the land. You know, might as well go to the Overlook and just spend a couple hours looking around, you know?
The Presbytere. This building was begun by the Spaniards in 1795 after a fire in Jackson Square. It was intended for monks, but now houses historical exhibits.
Neat.
The Pontalba buildings are historical landmarks. built in 1849 and 1850 as residential apartments. St. Louis Cathedral. The original church on this site was built in 1724 and was named for Louis IX of France. That church burnt in the Great Fire of 1788. The present church dates from 1851.
Wow, that's kind of interesting. But we have binoculars. What do they do?
Four
They're
pairs
just
of binoculars are rigorously mounted on the cement floor.
that is very rigorous. So let's go ahead and take a look through one of these binoculars to see what they see.
That's Crash. What the hell is he up to with that drummer?
Where you going, Crash?
Huh. Crash and the drummer. Interesting.
I should write a book about that, maybe. That does sound interesting. But Crash is the guy that Mosley was sitting there trying to question, saying that he had something to do with the murders. Ooh, the sky. It's very blue, probably.
It has been overcast all week. The air has been moody and thick. Strange weather for June.
Oh, that's it. Whatever. Well, I think that we constitutes a couple hours, don't you think? We can just go ahead and head right on back to the Napoleon house. You know, Sam's there. Pick up stuff. That guy's still drinking. She has her wine.
Hey there, it's you.
That
I
guy's
got
still
that bracelet
depressed
for
about
you.
losing his StarCraft championship.
This piece was a real toughie. For some reason, the metal just wasn't setting. I must be out of practice.
Well, it looks good to me. Thanks, Sam.
No problem. By the way, I'm heading out of town tonight.
Yeah? Where to?
Marcus used to tell me that if I ever beat him at chess, he'd take me around the world. The old bastard has enough money stuffed in his mattress to cover the federal deficit, and he hates spending a penny of it. I'm going to enjoy watching him squirm through every mile.
Aren't you
Sounds like
married
fun.
and
Good
stuff?
luck.
Are you kidding? Luck is my middle name.
So you're just gonna leave your wife? Say screw it? Whatevs. So we've got a snake bracelet.
Sam's replica of Madame Casano's snake bracelet looks just like the original.
And we're gonna need that really soon for where we're gonna go next. Because now we're gonna have to go meet up with little Mr. Guilty and see what he has to say.
Crash is huddled in a pew. He looks seriously ill.
He ate at the McDonald's on 4th Street. You never go to the one on 4th Street. Hey, buddy. How's it going?
I need to talk to you. Ask you some questions.
No way, man. I'm too sick. Go away.
My girlfriend gave me
I
her
have
cold.
to know what you know about these voodoo people.
You don't know nothing about nothing, man. You are so far out of it, you wouldn't understand anything. Just like that friend of yours, Mosley. Go away.
Go
I'm not
away.
like Mosley. I know more than you think I do. I'll believe you.
Forget it, man. It's not worth my breath.
Well, we needed some way to prove to him that we know what we're talking about. And that's where this comes in. We need to show you that we're on the up and up.
Do you recognize this?
Where did you get that?
Why? Do you know something about it?
Know something about it? Look at this.
Crash opens his shirt and reveals a tattoo.
It's the same snake.
It's their sign, man. The bark of the snake. Without it, they'll never let you get close.
The sign of the snake, right. Your tattoo, my bracelet. Now do you believe that I know something about these people?
Yeah, it totally
yeah.
doesn't sound like I'm making it up as I go.
You know about
Yeah.
that. I guess.
Will you answer some questions for me now?
Okay, I'll talk to you. A little, but make it fast.
Wow, you look silly and terrible. Silly and terrible. You look silly and terrible.
I want to know about the voodoo murders.
You're on the right track. That's all I can say. I'm not gonna risk my life by talking about it, man.
Well, okay.
Does the name Ogun Badagri mean anything to you?
No! Don't say that name.
Why not?
It's evil, man.
Okay, that's nice to
You know
know that's
anything
evil,
about
but
snakes?
what about it is evil?
The eyes. Snake's eyes. Damballa.
Okay, calm down. What can you tell me about St. John's Eve?
Nothing. Just leave me alone.
But still talk to me, man. I get lonely. I get lonely.
Do you have any idea what Capri San Call means?
I never heard of that.
Do you know anything about Marie Laveau?
I don't know her. Honest.
That's not my kid, man.
Do you know anything about black voodoo?
Black voodoo? What the hell is that? Voodoo's voodoo, man.
Man, he's not wrong.
Tell me what you know about Damballa.
No! Don't say that word. They'll hear you.
They who?
Shut up, man!
Shut up, bro. Mom's gonna get us you're gonna get us in trouble with Mom.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm sick. Dying. Eating the big enchilada, man. What the fuck
Whoa,
else
whoa,
matters?
whoa, whoa, whoa. There's an enchilada. Where's the enchilada? I love enchiladas. Where's the enchilada? We will come back to talking after we get some enchiladas up in here. I want it. You know you want it. Let's just go and get an enchilada.
What can you tell me about Norris?
Man, can't you see I'm sick?
Nom, nom,
Don't
nom,
bug
nom,
me
nom,
with stupid
nom.
questions.
You know, it's always stupid because you think it is.
Do you know anything about animal masks?
No, leave me alone about that shit.
What do you mean? You've seen them, haven't you?
No, not me. Leave me alone.
The guy's dying. I understand, but it's still kind of funny.
Do you know anything about Veves?
I never heard of that.
Now, let's ask him about this, even though he's probably never heard of it.
Have you ever heard of a Schottenjäger?
I never heard of that.
I never heard of that. I've never heard of that, man.
Oh, you look pretty sick. Shouldn't you be in a hospital?
No, a hospital wouldn't do nothing. Just leave me alone.
Leave me alone, man. Just leave me alone.
I saw you talking to that drummer. What did you tell him?
You saw me with the drummer? Nobody's supposed to see. Oh, shit! I blew it again.
You blew the drummer?
Promise you won't say nothing to no one. It'll get back to him. Everything does. Promise me you won't tell anyone you saw me.
Okay, but you have to tell me everything I want to know.
Okay, alright. I was sending a message, man. They have these rada drummers posted around the quarter. They see everything.
Quarter.
And they report.
They report the quarter. He
How?
like gets an accent and then
Drums,
loses it.
man. It's some kind of code.
And then gets an accent and loses it again.
Now tell me what you know about voodoo.
All I know is these people are into some weird shit. They have power. Real power. They can write your name on a piece of paper, chew it, and you end up like minced meat. Like you've been through a grinder.
Hoagies
They
and
know
grinders.
things in their heads. Things that no one ever knew about you. They know when you lie. They can smell it. They are fucking scary, man. I don't know if it's the devil or what, but it ain't no fake shit, man. It's real.
I've been around fake voodoo, man. I know it.
Now tell me about the voodoo murders.
They did the murders. And that's not the only way they kill. No, they can get you from miles away. Just by saying your name.
Come on, you don't really believe that, do you?
No. I seen it, man. You can't cross them.
Tell me what you know about a secret voodoo hound fall in Nolans.
All right. There's this underground cartel in Nolans. A voodoo cartel. They control everything that happens on the street. I mean everything that's bought or sold. They have fingers in the legit world too. Banks, foreign stuff, you name it. There's supposed to be this temple. What you said, a hound for. That's their headquarters, man. I heard people say it's underground, somewhere in the Quada. I don't know where, though.
Have you ever been there?
No. I've never been in it. I'm nobody, man. A runner. But I saw them once. Out at the lake. They became animals, man. Beasts. I remember the eyes. The eyes.
The eyes of an angel.
The eyes. The eyes of the snake.
It's
I
Voldemort.
think I should go get a doctor.
Bring, ding, bring,
Hey,
bring.
are you all right? Someone, I need help.
Even though nobody's ever been here yet.
The eyes. The eyes of the snake. Dambala.
What snake? Crash?
Crash spasms twice more, then dies as Gabriel watches.
Oh my God. Oh, poor bastard.
He shouldn't have ate from the Mickey D's. Hey Crash, how you doing, buddy? Probably not looking too great, huh? No, you're pretty freaking dead.
Crash's face shows signs of strangulation. His death was not a pleasant one. On Crash's chest is a tattoo of a snake.
That tattoo looks like Casino's bracelet.
So I guess we're gonna need to probably copy that stuff down. No. Sketchbook, no. Don't want to look at anything. I want to sketch it.
I guess I better copy this tattoo.
And we have copied it down. And I think that's all we can do. Yeah, he's dead. So, next time, friends, when we come back, we will figure out what do we do with Crash's body, what will all of this information tell us, and what is going on with voodoo. I mean, we still got a ways to go before we figure it all out, but we're getting closer. So till then, friends, you all take care, and of course, have a good one.